Welcome to the Wrestling Replay. It's CATO here with your Monday Night Raw replay of the week. Now, guys, we are really close to hitting that 100 subscriber mark. So, please follow, please subscribe. Make sure you hit the like, turn your notification, all that good stuff. Once we hit 100 subscribers, we're going to have our giveaway. I know what we're going to give away. I got it now. So, when we hit that mark, make sure you follow the Wrestling Replay on Instagram, and I will give you all the rules and details on how to enter and show you exactly what you're going to be winning. But let's go ahead and jump into this episode of Monday Night Raw. Better than last week. It was better than last week. Still not the greatest of work, but we did get to see the return of Jinder Mahal to Monday Night Raw. He defeated Jeff Hardy. Now, the more important part about this match, well, about him returning is, not only is he back, but he's brought some company with him. He got Veer and Shanky, I think I'm saying his name right. A huge upgrade from the Bollywood boys that he had on SmackDown the last time he had a nice little run, right? Jinder with these two guys in his corner, it reminds me of what they tried to do with Seth Rollins and AOP when they first came out, when they first debuted and aired, right? This is the look they was going for. Someone like Jinder Mahal, he's a heavyweight champion, a former heavyweight champion. He's proven that not only can he make this gimmick work, he makes it look good, and he's very believable. He can make the crowd hate him, and what better person for him to go out there and beat and destroy and bury other than a fan favorite, a crowd favorite like Jeff Hardy, right? Everyone loves Jeff Hardy. I mean, he is the definition of charisma. So, I think that was a very key point that they made by having Jinder go out there and defeat someone like Jeff Hardy. So that was a smart move on WWE. We also seen the match between Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. Wow, I knew this would happen. We all kind of figured what happened with the breakup of the tag team happening. For me, I definitely see Cedric Alexander, the younger of the two, as the guy that the company will probably keep and continue to push forward. Even though he did not manage to get the job done versus Shelton Benjamin in his matchup, he dominated most of the matchup, right? It was pretty much his temper that got the best of him and allowed Cedric Alexander allowed Benjamin to find an opening to actually put him away in this matchup. Now, I'm for sure there will be a rematch at Backlash if it's not on the pre-show or something like that, where Alexander can probably get some payback. Maybe put Benjamin on the shelf or something like that. I think we're going to see a nice new mean streak that Alexander has been showing anyway, but I think he's going to turn it up a notch with this feud with him and Benjamin. But I don't think it'll be a feud that's going to be drawn out for too long unless they don't know exactly what they want to do with Alexander yet. If that's the case, they'll probably continue to put him and Benjamin in different type of matchups until they find a place that they can really use Alexander, which I don't mind. It's better than not being seen at all, right? We also seen a match between Damian Priest and Johnny Morrison, a match that Morrison actually had won if the Miz wouldn't interfered. He had Priest down for the 3 count, but the Miz kind of ruined that for him, and that allowed Damian Priest to get the win. Not only did he get the win, he got to name the stipulation for Backlash WrestleMania, where he will face The Miz in a lumberjack match. No outside interference, no one to help. Now, I hope that this is the end of this feud. This feud has been going on for months now. It's pointless. Damian Priest has beat them time after time again. So, I hope this will be the end of what this feud is, and someone like Damian Priest can move on to challenge someone like Sheamus for that United States title, right? Now, speaking of Sheamus, he defeated Humberto in a match where the match was actually stopped because Humberto suffered the injury mid-match, right? He went for a sunset flip powerbomb to the outside of the ring. Everything looked normal except the landing. When he started to land, Sheamus came down awkwardly on Humberto. Humberto landed awkwardly to begin with. So it looked bad, but hopefully it's nothing too serious. We seen Humberto, as soon as he landed, he pretty much started, signing to the trainer like, nah, I can't go. We got to stop it. I can't go on. So with that said, I don't know if it was his shoulder, if it was his leg, or what it was. It actually was injured during a maneuver. But I don't know how long we'll have Humberto on the shelf. That could open the door for a guy like Damian Priest, because I don't see him coming back anytime soon. Unless it's, maybe a little stinger. Hopefully it was a little stinger. If it was something like that, we could see a rematch maybe at Backlash between the two. But if not, that does open the door for a guy like Damian Priest to maybe come and challenge Sheamus in about 2 weeks or so. That will be something that I would personally be looking forward to. Only problem is I don't want to take the belt off of Sheamus too quick, but I also don't want Priest to, ruin that momentum that he has been building on Monday Night Raw. But we'll have to see what they decide to do with that. Now, we also seen the tag team of RK Bro team up with the New Day to go against Omos, AJ Styles, Elias, and Jackson Riker. Now, once again, Omos did his thing, man. Omos did his thing. He did his thing in there. He's getting better. Every week he looks a little bit better and better, so I like that. I like the fact that he's look like he's learning every time he gets in the ring, and he's probably training hard during the week, I'm sure. And he has veterans like AJ Styles and Randy Orton in the New Day. All these guys in the match with him, so it kind of definitely cover up any flaws that he would have had regardless, right? Now, the more important thing about this match was the fact that RK Bro and New Day did win. But at the end of the match, Randy Orton delivered RKOs to the whole New Day. Well, to New Day, there's only 2 of them, right? Not the whole New Day. Like, it's like 10 guys. But he delivered RKOs to Cedric to Jesus Christ. He delivered RKOs to Woods and Kofi Kingston. Matt Riddle was a little upset by it. He's like, how can we make friends if you keep doing this to everybody? Randy being typical Randy. Like, I really don't care. So, I can see this going one way or the other. We're going to have a team that's going to walk that fine line of heel and face and not really neither one. We're going to see Matt Riddle turn and embrace the style of Randy Orton, or we're going to see a softer side of Randy Orton. Either one, is going to be awesome, but more importantly, I think this is possibly going to set up a tag team championship opportunity in the future with these guys. This is a team that could possibly win these tag team titles. I mean, I said it before that Randy Orton isn't going to stick around too long without a title wrapped around his waist. So I would not be surprised if this was the opportunity to put RK Bro against the New Day, where they can defeat the former number 1 contenders and then move on to face the tag team champions and possibly defeat them. So gotta pay attention to what RK Bro's going to do. They're definitely a fan favorite right now. Everyone loves them. And to me, honestly, they're probably the best thing. No, they are the best thing going on Monday Night Raw. Like, this is, interviews are entertaining to watch. In the ring is entertaining to watch. So, I like what's going on with RK Bro. Now, we got to see Mandy Rose, Asuka, Dana Brooke go against the tag team champions, teaming up with Charlotte Flair. Now, Asuka did manage to get the win for her team, but the more important part about this match was the fact that Alexa Bliss has made herself known finally to the female division. Not just one woman, to all 6 of these women saying we're keeping our eye on someone. She didn't really specify who it was, as her and Lily looked on at the top of the ramp from their swing sets. Now, it could be anybody, right? It could be, Nia Jax or Shayna Baszler, seeing as though they actually are the tag team champions. It could be Charlotte Flair, seeing as though, hey, I could take out the so-called queen of the division and then I would rule. It could be her taking on Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, the pretty girls of the division, and making a statement there. It could be her going against Asuka. I don't believe she's ever defeated Asuka before, so that could be a statement. But one thing I noticed was the one person you would think that she would have her eye on was nowhere to be found. She wasn't in the ring at all, and that was Rhea Ripley. So we have to wonder who exactly is Alexa Bliss keeping her eye on, and more importantly, why? Is she looking for someone to bring to the dark side with her? Like her and Asuka on the dark side of things, that could be pretty cool. That could be pretty awesome. So I'm not sure exactly what's in store for Alexa Bliss, but now this does have me intrigued. With her splitting from the Fiend, I kind of lost interest in Alexa Bliss and her character as a whole. But now with her actually putting her eyes on the females division, That is what caught my eye. That is now has me, okay, wanting to know what is Alexa Bliss going to do next. Now, we spoke about Rhea Ripley. There was a match later on in the night made between Rhea Ripley and Asuka by Sonya Deville, saying that, hey, someone brought to attention that this would be a great opportunity for you guys to settle whatever frustrations you have before the triple threat match in the ring. Rhea Ripley kind of caught on what was going on. Asuka, she doesn't care. She's fired up. She's always ready for a fight. Now, when the match starts, of course, Charlotte Flair is at ringside. Everyone kind of sees that Charlotte Flair is the one who clearly planted the seed in Sonya Deville's head. My question is this: why is Sonya Deville so lenient towards Charlotte Flair? Charlotte has shown her disrespect. She has, kind of just walked all over Sonya Deville. Why is Sonya Deville giving in to Charlotte Flair? It's not like Sonya Deville wasn't a wrestler before herself, and she's not too far removed from being in in-ring action. So I don't understand why she's allowing Charlotte Flair to pretty much call all the shots. But the match did take place, and Rhea Ripley defeated Asuka once again. I think Rhea Ripley might just have Asuka number. Granted, this was Asuka's second match in the night. This has been 2 times in a row that Rhea Ripley has managed to beat Asuka. I don't know if Asuka has what it takes. Maybe it's the new blood takeover, like I was saying with Damian Priest. You got someone like Rhea Ripley on that main roster now. We already seen a feud between her and Charlotte Flair in the past, so we know what type of fireworks we can get. Only way we can get Asuka out of that picture is Rhea Ripley retain her title, or if Charlotte Flair becomes the champion. At least that will remove Asuka from the picture, and then we can go back to that one-on-one feud we had with Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley, which would be pretty good. It was damn good the first time they did it, so I'm always happy for a run back if it's good the first time, you know what I'm saying? Now for the main event, we got to see Drew McIntyre defeat Bobby Lashley, but not via pinfall, submission, or countout, but actually disqualification because of the interference from Braun Strowman. Braun last week was left laying by Drew McIntyre after he suffered that Claymore kick. So Braun was out here looking for revenge, and he definitely got it because everybody caught a power slam. He was the sole man left standing. I don't think that will be the sight we're going to see at WrestleMania Backlash, but understand what was going on. They're trying to build some anticipation for this triple threat match that, to me, honestly, really doesn't have much steam. Let's face it. It doesn't have much steam behind it, so they want to build as much momentum as they can. I mean, he put Bobby Lashley through the barricade. He destroyed Drew McIntyre. He looked like the monster that he looked like when everyone loved him when he was in this feud with Roman Reigns, when he was super over, right? They can get Braun back to being as over as he was if they just slow roll it. All you gotta do is slow roll it. Don't thrust him right back into the world title contention. Just let him build his momentum on his own. And Braun is good enough to get the fans right back behind him. And we're going to want to see him win everything like we wanted to before, and you didn't let it happen. Okay? But I don't think this world title really has too much heat behind it, man. I'm just not really excited to see that main event. It's one of those matches where if I wasn't reporting and doing a replay on it, I would probably watch most of the pay-per-view and then, call it a night before this match come on, because I don't see anything special happening from this match that I would really care about. And that's bad that you don't really care about what happens in the world title picture. Unlike over on SmackDown, where you have Roman Reigns, you are actually invested in the Universal Champion and the storylines that he are in because it's that damn good. Raw, not so much, but we can get a turning point after WrestleMania Backlash, maybe get a new contender, something to make it a little bit more refreshing. That's all I'm saying. Overall, Monday Night Raw, it was definitely better than it was last week. It wasn't the come home show I was looking for before we get to the pay-per-view, but they tried to build some steam. You got to see most of the people competing in WrestleMania Backlash in some form or fashion fight each other. You seen Rhea Ripley and Asuka go against each other. You seen Asuka and Charlotte Flair go against each other. You seen Drew, Bobby, and Braun all in the ring together. So you got to see a lot of people that's going to mingle with each other or that are going to compete against each other at WrestleMania Backlash interact in some way on Monday Night Raw. So I understand what they tried to do. It just didn't really hit. They didn't really bring it home like they should have. But that was pretty much it, man. I'm looking forward to the rest of the week. AEW look like it's going to be really good next week. SmackDown look like it's going to be really good next week. Hopefully you guys have been following NXT. I know I don't really report on it, but NXT has been on fire. That's my favorite show to watch of everything, to be honest. So we got a good week coming up. Monday Night Raw didn't give us the sour start to the week like it did last 2 weeks in a row. It didn't have me like, man, I can't wait for Wednesday so I can watch something good. Or nowadays I can go straight to Tuesday and watch something good with NXT moving. So it was better than it was last week. I just hope they build on the momentum of the pay-per-view and just slowly build and get Raw back to being what Monday Night Raw used to be. Have Monday Night Raw look like an A show again. That's what I'm looking for, and that's what I'm hoping to happen sooner or later. And let us know what's going on with Sonya Deville and Charlotte Flair. But with all that said, man, let me know what you guys think about Monday Night Raw. Yay, nay, what do you feel about Jinder Mahal making his return to Monday Night Raw? I like it. I like it a lot. It can go far. Like, that little faction that he got there can really go far on Monday Night Raw. They kind of need it anyway. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen at Backlash. Do you think we will get new champions? Possibly new women's tag team champions. I think that will happen. Maybe a new women's champion and maybe a new universal champion. New world champion. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know what you think in the DMs. I'll be sure to message and talk to everybody like I normally do. Hit that like, subscribe, notifications on so you know every time we drop a video. And like I said, please follow the Wrestling Replay on Instagram at the Wrestling Replay, because hopefully we will have 100 subscribers by next week. And I can't wait to show you guys exactly what we're going to be giving away. I'm actually excited. I should have got 2 so I can have one for myself. Maybe I'll go back if it's not sold out and I'll get one for myself as well. But yes, sign up there. Well, follow me there so when the giveaway drops, you know exactly what to do. I may make a YouTube video letting you all know what to do as well for those who just follow me here. But I encourage everyone to follow me on Instagram, because that's where you're going to be able to gain the most points. And the more points you have, the more entries you'll have. And when we go random, the more times your name is on that random wheel, the better your odds of actually winning. All right. That about does it all for me. That was your Monday Night Raw Wrestling Replay for the week. I'm CATO. I am signing out. I'll see you all on Wednesday. Peace.